This is your reminder to go and get after it. It's either one day or day one. We have a lot of dreams, a lot of aspirations of stuff that we want to do in our life, but we fail to realize that life is extremely short. And this is something that I've been reflecting a lot on recently, especially you might have seen some of my vlogs on my recent trip to Pakistan, is just the extreme fragility of life. And what I mean by that is the way time flows in life. It's very fragile, and once you get this type of understanding, it's really it puts you at a lot of unease by every segment of time that you waste. There's one global phenomenon that's happening right now is everyone's filled with distractions. You have so much stimulus coming in from all these different apps that you use, YouTube, Instagram, social media, music playing, etc. Like all this different stimuli that we fail to realize that we're actually temporal beings, that we're flowing through this something called time, and that the moment that's happening right now, that happened an hour ago, a day ago, 12 hours ago, is never going to come back. And so with that realization, it puts something into perspective, which is that you have a limited resource. So you have to use it extremely wisely. So any goal that you want to accomplish, anything, and this is more advice to myself than you guys as well. So it's more of a note to self. Because this is something that I've been recently struggling with as well, is trying to get my momentum back in order to make progress towards some of my goals. Now, some of the goals that I have are extremely big. One of them is, for instance, to be able to support all my family members. This doesn't include like my immediate family, but every single person basically I know. I want to buy them houses, cars, send them on big vacations, etc. Now, you're not going to reach that level by wasting a day, wasting segments of time. So that's certainly something that I need to be mindful of. The other thing, one of my goals, for example, is this YouTube channel. I've for so long, I've planned so much on this channel, but I've always failed to execute. I always go through this like loop. I plan something, and then like my hype, my dopamine rises. Oh yeah, I'm going to do that. And then it just crashes down. As soon as I hit a roadblock, that's it. One thing you'll notice, if you click on my name down below, Rian Siddiqui, if you go to the channel page, go to the video section. And then just scroll down and look at the timestamps of when I've been posting. You'll notice I post for like 3 days consecutive and then leave the channel for a month. And then post for like 2 days consecutive, leave the channel for like 3 weeks, etc. So this is something more advice to myself as well, is that time is not waiting for you. Like we all have this aspiration, this feeling that, okay, one day I'm going to do this. One day stuff's going to work out. One day. That one day will never come. Best thing you can do is do day one. Like this is where I start today. So it's day one, week one. This is of me. This is me planting the seed. There's a really good saying that I read, that I heard a couple years back that really stuck with me, is that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the second best time is today. So 20 years ago is not going to come back, so you can't access that. But how about let's do it now, today? Because every day that you waste, or I waste, we waste, because I'm guilty of this as well. Every day you don't work out. For example, yesterday I didn't work out. Now all the gains that I could have made on that day are gone. They're never going to come back. All the money that could have been made if you progress towards your business, if you spend some time learning a new skill, that's gone. All the money in the world that was circulating this morning, that's gone. So that money that could have been yours, a portion of it could have been yours from launching an online business, creating an app, creating a YouTube video, etc. That's gone. Whatever that is, if it's health related, maybe you didn't brush your teeth, you could have brushed your teeth. Then that moment of brushing your teeth, that's gone. So now the only thing you have is right now and what's going to come next. So my advice to you guys and to myself as well is to just be reminded of this continuously, is that time is fragile, time is limited. Be mindful of how you spend time. It's okay if you get into these repetitive loops of this perpetual repetitive loops of wasting time, of boredom. This is something that I was heavily into. I mean, it's a global struggle. You know, you open TikTok for something. TikTok. I don't use TikTok, but you open Instagram as an example to check on like a message from a friend. You'll spend like 15 minutes just scrolling. Stuff like this. Try to break out of these loops. Remind yourself constantly that you have goals to pursue. You have dreams to chase. The bigger your goals are, the bigger the procrastination window gets. Because, for example, if there's a goal that I know I'll be reaching in the next, that I want to reach in the next, say, 5 years. Now, I have 5 years to make that goal. A part of my brain thinks, okay, that's a lot of time. I can afford to waste today. I can waste tomorrow as well. So that type of mindset you really want to be cautious of. One rule that I've heard online, I can't remember the source of this, which was the 25 rule, is that any goal that you have, split it in half and then split it in half again. So if my goal in the next, say, 2 to 3 years is to get 100,000 subscribers on this YouTube channel, for me, that is a long way off. I'm at 1,600 right now. In order to get to that level, I need to reduce my goal in half. I'm not reducing my goal, but my immediate short-term goal, I'm reducing that. You need to dream big. Don't stop making goals. Dream big. The bigger you dream, the less it is, because you have one opportunity, one shot at life, one time that you get. Make the most of it.